Hi, I'm Jim Cowan from the Clough People's Run. Very pleased today to be at Derby Runner meeting the owner, Rob Jefferies.
Hi Jim.
Rob, how are you?
I'm okay, thank you.
Good, good. Rob and Derby Runner have supported the Clough People's Run now for 2 years. We're very pleased to have them on board this year. Very welcome support, and anyone who lives in the area and is a regular runner will of course know Derby Runner. Rob, tell us a little bit, how did you start the business?
Well, the business has actually been running for coming up for 27 years now. It was started back in the late 80s by Pete and Christine Calladine, who were very experienced runners, and I got involved in the early 2000s and have gone on to buy into the business and since become the sole director. So yeah, it's just been because I was a keen runner and I was a customer of Pete and Christine's and Gareth's as I was growing up, and then got myself a part-time job here, and it sort of just went from there really.
Brilliant, almost like a career path.
Yeah, well, not that I knew at the time, but yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, and apart from the Clough People's Run, you're great supporters of running generally in the area. Yeah,
the way we see it really is if people aren't entering races, if races aren't being successful, then our customer base is going to suffer. So because we're all keen runners, because we all got into this sort of a line of work through enjoying running, we see that our role in the community really is to try and support these events, try and keep these events strong. So yeah, we're more than happy to support as many local events as we can really.
Brilliant. I mean, obviously with the Clough People's Run, we've got a few experienced runners come along, club runners, but we also get a lot of newcomers, and one or two fancy dress costumes we get each year as well. So, you know, are you the sort of shop that these people can come along to and get really good advice about what shoes they need, what kit they need, that sort of thing?
Yeah, definitely. Whatever level you're at really, the advice is key. But especially for the newcomers who are out there, is it can be a bit of a minefield. There's so many different shoes out there and different products, and the marketing being thrown at you, so it's hard to know what's right and what's just a fad. And that's where the staff come in again, because we've all run in the products, and we've got experience of which brands are consistent year on year, which brands are changing things from one year to the next. We can give our advice and our experience and point you in the right direction with pretty much all our products, not just the shoes.
Good. And it's not a case of the best looking shoe is the best shoe, or the cheapest shoe, or the most expensive shoe is the best shoe.
No, definitely not. I mean, obviously sometimes we'll have a bit of a laugh and say that it tends to be the guys who are at the front who always look the best, obviously, and so whatever shoe they're wearing looks like the best shoe. But yeah, just bear in mind that whenever you're being told about a product by another runner, they haven't got your body, they haven't got your feet. So that's where again the experience of the staff comes in to give you some neutral feedback on which products compare favourably to for instance your gait, your running action. What's going to suit you might not suit the guy who's advocating another brand entirely.
Brilliant. Okay, so one word of advice. We've got newcomers coming into the event. One word of advice to them. What's the most important piece of kit they should focus on?
It's definitely shoes.
Definitely shoes.
Definitely shoes. If you're a first-time runner, it's a bit of a catch-22. We understand that when you're new to running, that you perhaps don't want to spend a huge amount of money on a new shoe, because the common comment that we hear is, well, I'm new to running, so I don't want to spend a lot of money because I don't know if I'm going to carry on with my running. But the way perhaps to maybe flip that on its head and think, well, if I do invest in a poor pair of shoes, that might be the sole reason why you don't continue running. So yeah, your running shoes are the thing that give you a helping hand out there, and when you are new to running, that's what you need. You need as much help as you can get. So a supportive cushion shoe that's appropriate for your foot tap is going to be the key thing.
Brilliant. Okay. Well, once again, Rob, thank you very much for supporting the Clough People's Run again.
Thanks for having us.
More than welcome. You will, of course, be able to visit Rob and his team at the Clough People's Run. They will have a stand there, but don't forget the shoes you need to run in on the day are the shoes you need to buy in advance. So do pop in and see Rob and his team at the Derby Runner in Spondon. Address, phone number, email address at the end of this video. Clough People's Run is on the 1st of July at Donington Park. Entries close 21st of June. Don't miss out. Thanks for watching.